Hello and welcome to Dioso Gaming. I'm your host Dioso. Welcome to episode 4 of this Factorio series. Before we start, I just want to address a slight issue which you may see in the minimap. This is a new world. The last world, some of you may have noticed that my pollution was not spreading like it should have. I had apparently set my dissipation rate for the pollution way too high. It was a new setting that I was testing out and figured, well, you'll make it just a tad bit easier so I'm not overrun with biters near the start. It's set to almost default, pretty much at this point. So hopefully we should not have any issues like that again. But as you see, the pollution is actually now reaching much further than it used to, where it used to be like maybe just a square or two. Now it's actually reaching out. So much so that I've actually had to go around on my own to find biters to make sure I'm not being attacked. Like there's a biter base up here, there's a biter base over here, there's a biter base here, and another one over here. There was, I think, like one or two somewhere over here, and there was like one right here. But it was just one, so I went ahead and got rid of it. But with that being said, I'll just give a quick recap of what was done. So, as you see, I now have, I have the miners. It's set like that. I have more coal. I also have copper down here. I have more coal. I have actually a lot more coal, and it's not the weird patches. I have a coal field over here. And I got my science and whatnot going, and I've got stone going. I've also got coal over here as well. I figured since they're both pretty close, I'd mine them both, and we'll just split off. As you can see, there's a splitter here. So pretty much, it's not too far off where we were. But yeah, I have more power being generated. Mostly because, what is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I got 12 generators going, or 12 engines going. Just so I'm not having to worry about power too soon. So here we got, yeah, we're barely using any power. Granted, half our stuff isn't working. And I'm always full of coal. So why don't we, how about we set up the furnace chain? Hopefully. I've been trying to do that for 3 episodes. And yeah, just not going anywhere. But first, let's get rid of this. Get rid of all the coal. Now, I'm going to need all the iron. Because, as y'all know, I need all the belts. If you're wondering why this splitter is here, it's simply because I just wanted this furnace chain. This belt here is just going to come up, and the furnace chain is going to be right around here-ish. I don't want to take it too far from my mining facility, but it's good to have it. So, let's see what I need here. You need iron. And you have need of iron. And yeah. So yeah, basically I have a setup. Instead of having a factory that's making cogs and a factory that's making, or mini factories, we'll call them, making cogs and belts, I just basically have this small setup to just make cogs, which are then used for belts. And it'll just fill this chest with cogs whenever the belts are done. So yeah, I figured that'd be easier. So we need this. We need about 5. Let's get about 5 splitters and 5 of these. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm working on heavy armor right now because the biters hurt. This base down here, I actually got a bit too close to, and yeah, they almost killed me. So you got to be really careful with that. So with our factory settings, I'm probably going to bring it. This is one reason I didn't want to go too far, because if I have it up here, I may end up bringing. I'll probably bring the materials up, and then probably start moving it in a direction. Now, I could probably have it start about here. This would be like the bottom most area. or I might bring it further up here, just so this area might be cleared out once I start doing, or in processing with trains. But for the time being, that'll have to do. So let's see here. I have everything I need. Let's get rid of this rock. There we go. Did I have any places making steel for me? So I'm gonna want heavy armor. I need steel, don't I? Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and make some light armor then. That's a lot. That's a lot of steel plate. A lot of iron too. But I think right about here will be a good start. So that way the bottom of it's above this copper field, which there is another copper field that I'm slightly mining here. This one will probably go, well, I'll probably end up mining this. Okay then. Probably end up mining these and this and just kind of combining them. Thankfully I have more stone this time. But yeah, I'll probably still have to end up bringing coal in because out of the two, not even a million coal. So yeah. So let us get started, shall we? So we want, well, we want our bottom line, or the bottom belt, to be about. I wish I could get rid of this if I knew how. There. So let's bring it over here. There we go. It would have been easier if I could just bring it over, but no, I can't move my hand in a straight line. So it's just going to be the thing there. Do that. Do that. Good news is, whoops. Oh. Good news is that with, no, hold on a second. Ooh. With this being done, I could possibly set up for a new build. I still may not, simply because I want things to be a certain way. I don't know why I did that. So why am I? Let's do it with the ghost build. Now you may be, excuse me, you may be asking why I'm doing it with the ghost build when I have some of the material. It's honestly just so I can get the building planned before everything else. So now we have, but I keep forgetting to do the ghost build. I'm a tad bit tired today. So let's see here. I think 8 will do us for now. We're going to be bringing the main material out far enough that if we have to, or we feel the need to, we can extend the furnace chain a bit more, or at least, you know, we can make it longer. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it might just go with 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just to make sure. Yep. I mean, I'm not exactly the best at efficiency, so if you're wanting a bunch of efficiency builds, probably not the person to watch. But I try. I like to be efficient, but I'm not some Factorio mastermind. I just do what I can. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I can just do da 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 da. Yep. Huh, okay. I tried to pull up something that wasn't even a ghost build. Go me! And yeah, I know I was saying I was doing it with the ghost builds, but with the belts, I have plenty of belts, so I'm not too worried about that. The good thing is I don't have to worry about where I'm walking to put these in. Okay then. Now let's go ahead and see what we're doing research-wise. Let's go with electronics. Okay, now let's see here. Should be able to just do that. Now it's good. You can always copy this build. This actually is not my build. I found this from another YouTuber whose name escapes me. If I can ever find him, I will credit him for this build. He didn't exactly do it like this, but if you want to take this build, take it. You know, that's fine. I mean, I would not suggest being stuck in a specific build phase or build mindset. It's always good to try to experiment, see how you can make it better. Using the same build over and over and over again and just making small tweaks here and there. Like it used to be where I was doing, I'll just do a quick demonstration. It was like duh, right? And it basically be like that, except only that it would have this space, right? And it would just be, you know, it was just kind of obnoxious. It took up a lot of room. This is just small, compact. It's very easy to work with. Can I get rid of that? No? Well, whatever. I can put it in the chest somewhere and shoot it. So I just want like the normal blueprint. Because all I have... Oh, okay. I can just do that. Good to know. That way I can just copy. There we go. Furnace chain 1. I apparently cannot spell. But that is normal. Get rid of that. Wait, I got rid of you. Cannot drop a book into another book. Well, get rid of the book. There, well, at least we just have the book. Okay, so it may be updated again. Can I update it? It may be updated once I get the power pole set, but for the most part, it okay. It is 24:48. So let us get. Yep. I need another 10, which is another 50, which is just one stack of coal or stone. There we go. Huzzah! Electronics is finished. Circuit network. Don't really know what to do with the programmable speaker, but okay then. Research speed, solar energy, that'll be good, but I don't have that kind of capability right now. Yeah. I'm a tad bit slow. Why don't we do automation too? That'll be nice. It will probably will not finish, but I'm not too worried about having all my technology just go and go and go forever. Simply because, well, I can't kind of keep up with my technology. I got 24, and I need another 46. So, okay then. Ah, that's why I need circuits. You need more copper. Yep. I also need more. I don't need. I'm going to, but I don't need more belt just yet. Me there. I don't know why I did it that way. Yeah, so I do have turrets down. I don't have any turrets over here because, well, they're kind of far away, and my pollution's not getting there. So basically, how it works is, so say this spider base, right? This is the first one I discovered. If this cloud of pollution ever touches their base, they get aggroed. Thankfully, it's not every biter on the map. It's just that base, and they'll start stockpiling. Like, I guess this like little red dot here would be an indication they're kind of stockpiling, and then they'll send some over. But I have a turret like right there. In fact, you can see the turret coverage, which will cover that entire coal field. And then I should have like one right over here. Did I pick it up? Probably picked it up because it's not really needed. Yeah, because that's not really producing a bunch of pollution. Alrighty then. So I need 46, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46. There we go. So if you right click, it's 5. If you left click, it's 1. If you shift click, it's all that you can make when you're crafting stuff. Why do I have an extra steam engine? I do not know. Did I plan on... I don't know. Maybe I just accidentally made an extra one. Oh well. So then let's start with this. Yep. Yep. Alrighty then. Now, let's go ahead and try to get... The coal will be easy, so the coal will probably come over here. I'm probably going to have the coal just be up front because I like the coal being up front because you can just feed directly into it. Now you want to give a bit of a space. I'll say for this you can give a 1 gap space. These don't really need a space, but if you're going to do it like this, how long is... So if we do that, it'll go... Okay, so you want to leave... If you want to do multiples, leave a bit of a gap. I'd say like a 2 space gap. And then you can do more. This is just, you know, like future planning. So that way, like whenever you do a bunch of ore processing from like trains, because once you start doing trains and you bring in a bunch of ore, you will get a lot of ore. And it'll flood your system. So keeping some of the ore separate like this would be handy. But you want to make sure, and you'll see why here soon, shortly. You'll see why I do this. Why I do this setup. And it'll begin to make sense. Hopefully. I'll have to plan this out better. But, yeah, let's do it down here. I know I'm saying I'm trying to plan it better, but it will work. Have faith. And I might as well get some more belt while I'm thinking about it. You need copper? Just put all the copper. All the copper in there, because I don't really need copper in my inventory right now. I've got plenty of plates. Let's grab that. Let's grab half of you. And I shouldn't need any more iron for the time being. If I do, I can go grab some. So, let's get the iron up. No, let's get the coal up first. Now let's find out where my first one is. There we go. Bring coal all the way up here. There we go. Now you see why we need all the transport belts. The transport belts are probably going to be the item you make the most out of, for not counting the intermediary products like the cogs and the chips. You'll probably actually make more of those, but I digress. Now, with this, I can just simply do this. Output priority on right. So it should not put anything out on the left. Mostly because I don't really want any iron in my inventory. Ah, right. Belts. Underground belts. Ah, right. Let's go ahead and bring it over here. Now, I want it to come in there, so... Okay, I'm outpacing the iron. Ta-da! Now, let's let all that stock up while I go down and hopefully fix the thing real fast. I want that splitter back, but hopefully it'll not work because I need the iron out here. Okay, so I should just be able to do that. And of course, you still give me the iron anyway. Okay, well, whatever. Just run along the belt so I move faster. Now you can use bricks to make a stone pathway and you run faster. I think it's like 30% faster. But I might do that for like when I start making a factory line, or for the time being. Okay, so then we're gonna want this here. No. Ooh, I think this is a tad bit close. So let's build an offshoot here, shall we? Actually, let's do that. Can I not? Oh. There we go. And now let's just do this. Just to kind of get it away from what I want. This is not really helping any, so let's just do this. That'll do. And I want to clear out some of that iron so I don't have a bunch of iron in my inventory. I'll probably do the same with coal. And of course you are. You know what? Screw it. We'll just have all the iron in our inventory. All the iron and all the coal. Because I think I need these to come back a bit so I can do the planning. That'll do for now. I probably should have done this in the first place, but you know, it happens. So let's go ahead and do that. Do that. That. That should be all I need. It's just one slight gap. You just move things over one. And yeah, I might as well. I know I'm gonna have a bunch of iron ore in my inventory, but whatever. It'll all go in the smelters first, so all of them. So let's take this. Should work right. No, I think I just did a derp. I did a big derp. I didn't need to move this over any. Frick. But I will need to do that, so just... So basically what I need is this. Should go into here, yes? No. What am I doing wrong here? This isn't an iron on there. I need a gap. But if I do it like this, should I just... You know what? Here's an easy fix. Instead of just doing it on this side, let's just do it on this side. This should fix any of the issues. There we go. So this will fit into here, right? And all I need is so I do that, and then no, I can do that. No, wait. And then just do... Hey, I don't have to do this. In fact, I might save that. Just have the belt going in. And then just do this. There. And then I'll have another one. Like that. Wait. No, because that'll be... Oh boy, this is more complicated than I had expected. I cannot remember how I had it planned, because this does not look right. Maybe if I bring this back, right? So we bring this back, you feed into here, right? And then you can swing over like so, and then just feed like that, and then you do that, and we'll just put that there so we know that it's working. And here's open. Huzzah! Worked just fine. And now we just do that. And there we go. We now have iron ore being brought in along with the fuel. There we go. Get rid of all that iron. Now we just need power set up. I need some more power poles, which means I need copper cables. Oh, but I'm not gonna need any copper. Whatever. You're probably good. Wow, you're out of iron, aren't you? Huh? Well, I've got enough for now. I'm not gonna worry too much about this. Because I'd rather not, no. What? I'd rather. I don't know, my Bugs Bunny. Wait, no, that's not Bugs Bunny. That's, what's his name? Elmer Fudd. But yeah, I'd rather not get too distracted. Alright, there we go. There's some copper. Now let's set up. Let's go ahead and get about that many. Now, if you're wondering why or how I'm doing that so easily, if you're trying to power something, these poles, it's like smart placement. You hold it down like you're trying to place it at the furthest possible reach while you're running. If you do that while you're trying to power something, or while the game assumes you're trying to power something, it will place it in a manner that will try to make sure everything has power. Still good to like double check, but yes, doing it like this can sometimes work, sometimes not, because just I need to throw power there. Yeah, okay. This is honestly probably the neatest I've ever had these wires to look. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. Alright, so we'll probably bring... I don't want that. And now this should be working. Now as you see, the inserters will grab everything they can, and are these ghost inserters? They indeed are. I never actually put these. Okay, well, easy fix. That would probably be why I wasn't trying to power things properly. Alright. So as you see, all the iron. Iron for days. And I can just sweep all this up and it'll automatically start making more. So that is the furnace column setup in a nutshell. Basically what we'll end up doing, we'll just end up putting more up here. Just more and 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 more. Just all the furnace columns. We won't put too many. We might have iron and copper. And that'll do it for now. I'll probably go ahead and make this in between episodes. So y'all have already seen the setup the first time around. You don't really need to see the setup the second time around. But with that said, this has been Dioso Gaming. I've been your host, Dioso. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and leave a comment. What you would like to see, what you may have learned. Either way, ta-ta for now.